So you're probably wondering, what in tarnation is this? Well, I'll tell you. This is possibly one of the coolest things I've designed so far. This is a 3D pin toy turned into a tool. So this tool specifically is best for weighing things, modeling things, and also taking measurements. So I'll give you a little backstory. So first off, my video on Monday, I designed this. This is the main computer housing of this whole like two-part series product. And so this contains all of the housing. So it has electromagnet. It has this main like micro conductor circuit thing that connects to computers. Here's Bluetooth, so you can download the app and connect to it. Here's a mini SD card, so you can add storage to it. Buttons for like modes, resetting, and turning it on and off, and then a little screen to tell you the weight, the kind of like all the extra little things you need to know. So that's what I kind of modeled and showed on Monday. And then this week I have two heads that go on top of this that are pretty sweet. So this one, all these pins, so imagine with me, remember, okay. So these pins will actually open up one of them. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, there's a lot of pins. If you see over here, there's about 579 pins in there. So that's why it takes a bit. So here's the pin. Here's a little lip. But this lip I want it to have a little magnet slash kind of a circuit in it that would, give me a sec, connect to the bottom of this. So these overlap so they can't go any higher. But since this detects weight and measurements, if these two work together, the farther these move down, the more you know how deep it is. And so if you put something on it, it'd be able to tell the weight of how far it goes down and the distance. The other problem that I kind of found was like, if you're gonna measure something and sitting it on top, it might not work as well. So you might have to like flip it over and put it on it, which everything's locked in, so it should be okay. Which is kind of cool. But then, so you could put it on it and then it will kind of move up and then it will help determine what it is. And then the modeling part is, so theoretically it would be a lot tinier pins and a lot more of them, because the more pins you have, the more you can tell how much is there, how much isn't there, and you can get the dimensions a little closer. For this, I mean, here, let's scroll down and see how many pins I got. 759 pins. I didn't want to model any more pins and like figure that out. So we're stuck with 759. But you get past the number and you understand what's going on. And so there's two different types of heads. So this one's one, and then here is the other one. So, oh, nope, wrong one. Here you go. So this is the electromagnet head. And so we'll actually go to this. And now if we take here, so you can see, sorry, it's in line with the electromagnet. So as this is pushing up, you'd mainly hold it like this, and this would be to pin things down. So you can pin it down, turn on the electromagnet, and it would push those down, and it would hold it there, so it wouldn't move around. Another way you can use it is if you sit something on top and you let it push it down, then you can kind of work with it, because some of it's going to be pushed down, some of it isn't. And then when you turn the electromagnet on, it will push these up, allowing you to kind of push against it and then you get a better hold because these aren't going side to side. They're only going up and down. So you can use them as kind of like a wall to lean it against. And then it allows it for if you're working on small parts, it allows a smaller wall so it's not in your way, and you can kind of like mess with it. So because if you need, you can go on this edge, put them in between, and then mess with it. So that's kind of the cool part about it. And so this one's only on the back because that's where the electromagnet is. Yes, the electromagnet could work along through this and push them up, but for the instance of showing, having it right in line, straight up pushes all those up. So that's the best way to show it. And then we have this base. Oh, my bad. So we'll go here and show this. And so this is the cool part. Actually, we're going to go back. Screw it. We'll leave it. There's a fly in my room and it's really annoying me. But so you see these little tabs right here. If you go back to this also has tabs. So those tabs go in and spin, and then they lock it. So now it doesn't go out. And then this is how the information gets from the pins to here, is through this board is an electrical board that has the information you need that comes through here, goes into here, and goes down, and then that's how the circuit and the computer knows what's going on. Now, the next cool part about this is we have to turn this on, turn that off. Where'd it go? Okay. We'll go here. And then here. Here. So, what I did is, I kind of a genius move. So this pin would be made out of a metal of some sort, don't exactly know, but so through this, the like top plate is a little slider for the pink pin, and so these pins go in, and then it allows you to slide it around. So there's a little channel through there that you can slide and lock it in, but then also it goes, this pin has this other like extension that goes down through, and then this pin's inside the other base, and it slides into that where this pin is. So when you spin this top one, this spins as well, locking it all into place. So this panel locks into this base, and then this base locks into the computer itself, all with one turn. Yes, I know it's not like extremely strong, but you have 4 pins on it going different ways. These 2 are going one way, these 2 are going a different way. And so they don't need to be super tight because you still get the same results. This is where the money is. These are just to hold it into place, but also allow for easy changeability. So that is the, I guess here's this, but just a different color, but the same base and everything like that. But so this is the next step. So this is what this product would look like. Again, you could make it probably smaller, a lot shorter, but the main thing is you want these pins long enough where you can get a good measurement on it. And if it's super tall, you might have to worry about it. Again, this isn't specific, this isn't exact, but if you say you're measuring a spoon and you just want to know how deep that is and what the measurement is on that, you get a good gist, and then you get the model. Don't exactly know how that would come in, but you'd still be able to get some sort of model where you won't need a 3D scanner. You'd get enough, because like if you put your hand in a pin toy, you get the general shape of your hand. So it's like you don't have to measure out each finger and everything. If you just given that, you work your way around and figure out the other parts of it. Or like a face. You get the general gist of the face. Yes, you have to do other measurements and kind of get it better, but it saves you 1,000 more seconds than if you're using a 3D scanner, and hopefully more money you'd save if you use this, because this is like an 18-in-1 type of toy. or no, tool, not toy. My bad. So, and then obviously as you go on, these the heads, the attachments that you're using with the pins can become more in depth, more specified to the different types of like applications you're using it for. Because again, you could use this for tool and die. You'd get a general gist. There's so many things you can get this for that you wouldn't need a 3D scanner for. Again, pros and cons of every single product, but for something that could be simply made, possibly, I don't know how simple. Again, this is futuristic. I ain't never seen anything like this, but it could work. It could be sweet. I believe it will work. Do you believe it will work? Let me know in the comments. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Because next week we have Movie March. Movie March is where I go find a movie I like. FYI, the first video is from Big Hero 6, probably one of my favorite invention / animated movies. It's awesome. I'm designing one product from there. It's pretty sweet. I'm excited. I really like it. But go check it out. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned. Subscribe, and then you'll be able to see all of the next upcoming months. 10 of them, to be exact. But thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.